I'm back with another video, and today is day 8 of the 31-day nail art challenge, and today's theme is metallic. So as you can see, I just have some silver polish on all my fingers, and this is Metallica from Wet n Wild. And I'm going to be stamping. I'm going to be using two different methods of stamping. I'm going to do some decal making or reverse stamping or advanced stamping, whatever you call it, with this butterfly right here from Uber Chic Plate 5-03. This is the new set. This is Collection 5, and this is the third plate of Collection 5. And like I said, I'm going to be doing reverse stamping with this butterfly right here, and I'm going to do that for my ring fingers. And the rest of my fingers, I'm going to be stamping this image right here and then lead lighting it. So first I'm going to start out with making the decals, and I'm going to be doing that with Mudadunyas number 2 in black. And I'm just using my Fab Your Nails stampers for this and my Creative Shop scraper. Here's that beautiful image, and I'm just going to use my lint roller to take off any extra that I don't need. So there's that beautiful butterfly. I'm just going to do the same thing for the pink stamper. Once again, beautiful image. Oops, missed a little spot. Let me go ahead and clear some of the stuff out of the way, and I'll be right back. Okay, so to do the reverse stamping, I'm just going to be using this little tiny crappy brush that I got from AliExpress. It's not a good one, but it's small. That's all I need it for. I'm going to be using 3 colors from the China Glaze Electric Nights collection. This one is Plurple. This one is Glow with the Flow. And this one is DJ Blew My Mind. And the jellies that I'm going to be using for the lead lighting later were made out of these 3 colors. And you're going to need a quick dry top coat. I'm using Out the Door. And some tweezers or an orange wood stick to peel the decal off the stamper with. So I'm just going to take the different colors and put a couple drops on this piece of wax paper here just to make it easier for me. Okay, I'm going to grab the blue in a second so it doesn't dry too fast on me. Let me just start with the pink. And I'm just going to fill in the little spaces that I want to be pink. So I'm not going to make it super intricate or precise or anything. Just trying to stay in the lines basically. That part pink. Let's see. Make that part pink. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to flip it over. And when you're looking at it from the other side, you won't see all those little imperfections. Let's see, let's do up here pink too. And you could do this with a dotting tool or a detail brush, whatever you like. Okay, so there's that. Clean off my brush a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with some purple. And fill in the other spots. Let's see. fill in right here. Let's do these little spots down here if I can get in there. Let's do one more little spot. I'm going to do the tips of the wings purple too. Alright. Let me get the blue out. And basically everywhere that hasn't been colored in yet is what I'm going to color in blue. The China glaze polishes are pretty thin, so I really like them for doing this. But when you need them to be really opaque, the China glaze polishes probably aren't your best bet. And as you can see, I'm coloring all over the black, which is fine. Like I said, once you flip it over, you won't see any of that. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much done with this one. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing to the other one. But I am going to show you. You're going to let this dry for a little bit, and then you're going to put on your quick dry top coat, and I am going to show you that. So let me go ahead and fill in this one, and I'll meet you back for the next step. Okay, so this part is pretty self-explanatory, but I still want to show you. You're just going to take your clear coat and paint right over the top, still being gentle. And you don't want to make it too thin, because then you won't be able to pick it up later. But you don't want it to be too thick either, because then it'll be really bumpy on your nail. So after you do that, just go ahead and set it aside and let it dry, and then you'll be able to peel it off later. Okay, so now while that's drying, I'm going to stamp the rest of my fingers with this gorgeous image right here, which is actually a close-up of the butterfly's wings. And I'm still using Mundo de Uñas number 2 black. And now I've switched to my Shelly Marshmallow Stamper, and I'm still using my Creative Shop Scraper. Pick up this gorgeous image, beautiful. I'm just going to stamp that right on my pointer finger, and I'm going to stretch it a little bit when I put it on. Beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? I love it. It's going to look so pretty lead lighted over that silver. Okay, I'm just going to do the same thing. Just continue on with the rest of my fingers. There's the image again. Put this on my middle finger this time. Beautiful. Looks like I got a little pink in there already. It's a good thing we're lead lighting it, huh? Show you that one more time, and then I will continue on to the next step. There's the image, and I'm going to pop as much of this as I can on my pinky. There you go. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish stamping on the rest of my fingers, and then I will meet you back for the lead lighting. Okay, so I went ahead and finished stamping on all my fingers and lead lighted in all of the butterfly wings. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did right here on my pointer finger. I have 3 different colors. This one's made from Plurple. This one's made from Glow with the Flow. And this one was made from DJ Blew My Mind. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the purple. Just going to blob it on here where I had the rest. And the purple and the pink aren't as opaque over the silver as the blue is. That's why I'm starting with them. Just going to go through and put a couple blobs in a few different places. Okay. Let's put some purple right here. Fill in both those little spots. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the pink. And you do need to be careful when you're doing this. If you're too heavy-handed, you can scrape up the stamping. So a lot of people put on a clear coat after they stamp and before they lead light. But I've never had a problem, so I don't. But if you are a little heavy-handed, you might want to do that. Let's see. And also with sheer tints like this or jelly polishes, you can actually layer them. So if you put on one, if you go over with one pass and you don't feel like it's opaque enough, you can always go back and do it again. Like if you go over the same places again, and it'll get more opaque. Which I'm probably going to do that with the pink because it's not as bright as I'd like it to be. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with the blue. And with the blue, I'm just going to go in everywhere where I didn't put the pink and the purple. So the blue is the easiest part to do. Okay, I think I'm about done. Fill in this last little part there. Whoops, I almost missed this big chunk up here. Okay, so that's basically all I did for the rest of my fingers. So let me go ahead and put a clear coat on all of these, and then I will meet you back to show you how to apply the decals. Okay, so I went ahead and top coated over all of the lead lighting. Now I'm going to apply the decal to my ring finger. And all you're going to do is you're going to take your tweezers and kind of gently, you don't want to ruin your stamper head, go around the outside and just peel it up a little bit just to make sure you have enough to pull it off. Make sure it's not going to stick anywhere. Make sure it's completely dry when you do this. And that's what the decal looks like. Isn't it so pretty once you flip it over? I love it. So all I'm going to do is take some more top coat. And I'm just going to put a little bit, just enough to get it wet here, make it sticky. I'm not going to do a thick layer or anything yet. And then I'm going to grab my tweezers and pick up my my decal I made and put it right where I want it. And I want it just right in the middle. Try to center it on there best I can. And then you just kind of smush it down a little bit. Put it where you want it. Smooth it out some. And that's basically it. Guys, so I went ahead and top coated and cleaned up, and this is the finished result. This is my right hand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and come back to see me next time. Bye!